Hi, today I want to talk about our freshwater angelfish. As you can see behind me, this is our 55-gallon tank. It's full of angels. We have the babies, the juveniles, and almost adults. As you can see, they come in different varieties of colors. They come in the golds, the marbles, the zebras, blacks, kois. They come in just all sorts of colors, and there's many, many more than this. We have bred most of our angels from eggs. We started out with a couple of pair of angels. They would not take care of their eggs, so my husband figured out how to do it, and he took care of them. And he'd take them out, put them in a jar. He'd take care of them himself, and we ended up with a lot of angels. Matter of fact, we ended up with too many angels, so we had to back off. And after about 6 pair of angels, we ended up with probably about 600 angels. So we had to say, well, we're going to have to back off. We did. Then they decided, 3 out of 6 pair decided they were going to have them anyway, and they're going to take care of them themselves. So we ended up with a lot more angels. So they're a lot of fun, and this is very enjoyable for us. Now, a pair of angel needs at least a 20 to 30 gallon tall tank. And then you go to a 55 gallons, from groups. I know I have a lot in this one, but in my experience, in my personal opinion, the more you have in this tank, the better they get along. We don't have any problem with aggression. Unless they're breeding, they'll have a little bit of aggression, but not a lot. So, to me, they're very calm behavior. So we don't have any aggression. Now, when I had less in here, we had some aggression. But since we've put so many in this tank, the more we put in here, the less aggressive they are. And they do need really stable waters. They need lots of plants and driftwood, rocks. I got a slate in here. That's for them to lay their eggs on if they want to, or they can lay them on a leaf. As you can see, I got a pothos in here. They really like laying eggs on a pothos, which makes it easier for the breeder because you can just cut the leaf off, put it in a jar. A lot of people say them pothos won't grow submerged. They grow completely submerged. I have almost every tank I have has pothos in it. And I think we have right at 52 tanks. I think so. And so we put pothos in just about every one of them. And it does help keep the water stable. Now their temperature should be around, between 82 to 86. I keep this one on about 80. Their pH should be 6.5 to 7.5. And they need soft to moderately hard water. But your main thing is to keep the water stable. Now, as far as putting them with other fish, you can do that. You just have to pick what kind of fish they need to be. Don't pick out a little fish because if it'll fit in their mouth, they will probably eat it. You can put corridor cats. I have algae eaters, snails, plecos. Now, if you do put plecos and algae eaters in there and you want eggs, they will probably eat the eggs. So, but if you're not worried about eggs, then you can put the plecos, you can put the algae eaters in there. Rainbow fish. Just make sure you don't get any fin nippers. Because if you do, they're going to just mess up that beautiful look on those fins. Both parents will guard the eggs if they decide to do the eggs. They will fan them. Both parents will fan them, and they'll keep them fungus off of them. And if they don't eat them, then they will raise them on their own. And which we finally got a couple of pairs that does that now. They raise them on their own. And that's really gratifying for us. So like I said, the biggest thing is to make sure you keep stable waters, and you shouldn't have any problem with angelfish. And I really hope this has helped you to decide if you want an aquarium, if you don't have one, or if you want angelfish, if you don't have angelfish. Because I really do enjoy it because they're so calming. They will lower your blood pressure. They're good for autism. So I hope this has helped, and I hope to see you in the next video on the next fish. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.